Commander Vexan of the Krillorian Armada stared at the small blue planet displayed on the view screen. It seemed so insignificant, just another resource-rich world to be harvested in their endless expansion. His 6 eyes blinked in sequence as he turned to his first officer. Prepare the harvesting protocols. Standard procedure. First Officer Zen hesitated, her tentacles writhing in obvious discomfort. Commander, our intelligence indicates this planet is designated as Terran Homeworld. Classification: prohibited. Vexan's mandibles clicked in irritation. Prohibited? By whose authority? By everyone's, sir. Zen's voice lowered to a nervous whisper. This is Earth. Humans live here. The bridge fell silent. Several crew members exchanged alarmed glances, while others subtly moved toward the exit. Humans? Vexan scoffed. Those primitive bipeds barely have interplanetary travel. They're centuries behind us technologically. Nevertheless, sir, Zen insisted, interspecies protocol is explicit. Humans are designated as off-limits. We don't harm them. Nonsense. The Krillorian Armada fears no species. We've subjugated 47 civilizations, many far more advanced than these. Humans. Vexan spat the word like a curse. What makes them special? An older crew member, Navigator Kelth, stepped forward. His carapace was scarred from centuries of service, and when he spoke, everyone listened. Permission to explain, Commander? Vexan gestured impatiently. I served during the Arcturian conflict, Kelth began. We were allied with 17 species against the Arcturian collective. The war was going poorly until humans joined. Humans? Fighting alongside advanced civilizations. They were technological primitives even then, Kelth confirmed. But they had something else. The Arcturians captured a human colony world. Small outpost, barely 10,000 inhabitants. Kelth's voice grew distant with memory. The humans sent a message to all Arcturian worlds. Just 6 words: return our people. Final warning. The Arcturians, of course, ignored it. And? Vexan prompted, when Kelth fell silent. 3 days later, every Arcturian sun simultaneously flickered, just for an instant. No detectable weapons were fired. No ships were detected entering their systems. Just a momentary dimming across 12 stars thousands of light years apart. The next day, the humans were returned unharmed. Zen's tentacles twisted anxiously. That's just one story. There are others. The Voldarian incident. When their entire planet was shifted to another dimension, continued an engineer from the back. Or what happened to the Xanthi fleet, added a security officer. Never found a single trace. Vexan slammed his appendage on the command console. Enough? These are myths. Propaganda. Show me evidence. Zen reluctantly accessed the restricted archives. Records of species that attempted to conquer, harvest, or significantly harm humans. The display showed dozens of civilizations, many far more advanced than the Krillorians. Each entry ended with the same conclusion: extinction, dimensional displacement, or complete neural rewriting. No technology was ever detected. No weapons identified. No explanations found. This is absurd, Vexan muttered, but with less conviction. If humans possess such power, why don't they dominate the galaxy? Why do they remain on their homeworld, still burning fossil fuels and fighting among themselves? An uncomfortable silence followed. Navigator Kelth finally spoke. The prevailing theory, Commander, is that they don't know. Don't know what? That they're protected. Most xenobiologists believe humans are unaware of the entity or entities that shield them. Some think humans themselves unconsciously manifest this protection. Others believe they're the cherished creation or evolutionary experiment of something ancient and incomprehensibly powerful. Zen pulled up another file. This recording is from the only surviving ship of the Meridian Fleet that attempted colonization of Earth 3 centuries ago. The screen flickered to show a panicked alien commander, their ship crumbling around them. "We didn't know," the commander screamed. "We detected no defense systems, no weapons. There was just darkness. It came from everywhere and nowhere. It spoke in our minds. It said only one thing: they are not for you." Then it began unmaking us. The recording ended abruptly. Vexan stared at the blue planet, seeing it with new eyes. Not as a resource to be harvested, but as a trap waiting to be sprung. Or perhaps a shrine to something unknowable. "Set course away from this system," he ordered quietly. "Purge all records of our presence here." "A wise decision, Commander," Zen said with obvious relief. As the Krillorian vessel prepared to jump to faster-than-light travel, a transmission came through on all frequencies. It was primitive by their standards, simple radio waves carrying digital information. A broadcast from Earth, not directed at them specifically, but part of the planet's constant stream of communications into space. "Translate," Vexan commanded. It was an entertainment program. 2 humans discussing theoretical physics, speculating about advanced civilizations among the stars. "Sometimes I wonder why we haven't been contacted yet," one human said. "If intelligent life exists out there, why haven't they reached out to us?" "Maybe we're just not interesting enough," the other laughed. "Or maybe they're afraid of us for some reason." "Us? Afraid of humans? That's ridiculous. What could possibly be scary about us? We can barely get to our own moon reliably." Both humans laughed, completely unaware of the Krillorian warship lurking at the edge of their solar system, now racing away at maximum speed. "Sir," Zen said hesitantly, "there's an addendum to the human file you should see." On the screen appeared a simple message added to the official galactic records after the Arcturian incident and confirmed following 17 subsequent attempts to interfere with Earth. "Humans exist under protection of forces beyond current scientific understanding. This protection extends to all human colonies and individuals, regardless of location. The nature and origin of this protection remain unknown, but its consequences are absolute. For the safety of all sentient life, humans are classified as OFFLIMITS. We do not harm them. We do not interfere with them. We do not reveal ourselves to them until they achieve independent interstellar travel. Most importantly, we do not provoke whatever watches over them." Years later, when Vexan was asked why he abandoned a promising harvesting opportunity in the Sol system, he would only say that some boundaries existed for good reasons, that some doors were meant to remain closed, that some species were simply not for the taking. And when junior officers asked why humans, of all species, warranted such caution, he would simply respond, "Because whatever loves them is beyond our comprehension. And I, for one, have no desire to comprehend it."